Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. Morning is here, and man, do we have lots of work to do. But it's going to be a really great day. So if we go into our money situation, those who've been following along, challenge of paying off a $55 million loan. We're down to $11 million. Oh yes, we're getting so close to just being at that $10 million mark, which means, can I earn $1 million today? And the answer is yes. It's not going to be a problem. Not going to be a problem. We are harvesting our cotton field. Yeah, I started him last night after the rain. He worked, let's see, I think we started like at maybe quarter after 10 real time. And, well, in game time. Sorry, quarter after 10 in game time. And yeah, so once it hit about midnight, we made it about this far, slept until 7. So yeah, we're going on 2 hours of harvesting the cotton in this field. And the good news is the price of cotton right now is back over $2,000 per again. And the price is still rising. And all of our soybean fields are ready for harvest. We got to get a lot of workers going. I got to sell some things. I'm going to take care of the factories this morning, but let's get some workers going just because. The upper plateau, I'm not going to get started just yet, but here we go with some soybeans. Should I get the quad going? Yeah, we'll get the quad going. Get cultivating in the cotton. And right behind him will be the John Deere. I did move a lot of things around last night. I didn't really get a chance to take a break like I said I was going to. So I'm going to put the cotton module harvester on a worker and take a break. Now, I've been moving things around, taking care of the factories. I took care of the greenhouses last night, filled up the whiskey factory with wheat and water. The sugar beet factory needed water. The winery needed water, manure. Yeah, I've been moving things around. The autonomous tractor is up here along with the class tractor, ready to rock and roll to harvest up here. But right now what I need to do is, because pigs, our hog barn is full. So yeah, by the end of the in-game day, boy, I would like to have $1.5 million. That way we can pay off $1.5 million and technically actually get below $10 million on the loan, get down to $9.5 million. That would be great. I don't want to say no problem, but I think we should be okay. Like I said, we usually get about, 7 cotton modules out that field. I've already brought in 6 modules. Have I? Yeah. 6 modules are already over in our stockpile at 40,000 liters apiece. So I should get another module, so 7. So yeah, we're looking at somewhere around 300 grand for the cotton modules when we go sell them today. We're about to sell our pigs. That's another 164. Yeah, so you can see the money just being there. Canola price, we need that to go back up. We do have 300,000 liters of canola in stock. And right now, soybeans, we don't have any, but all of our fields are basically either cotton or soybean. So, yeah, if that price goes up as well. And then, of course, we got our products for milks and eggs. Got to keep our eye on that. And, of course, we got our factories producing everything that we could sell as well. So, it may not be this episode. This in-game day is probably going to take a few episodes for sure, unless I do a little bit more work in between episodes. I try not to do too much because I just don't want to skip everything for you. I also forgot, though, I got silage bales over here as well, and I think the price at the barn is going up. I forgot about that yesterday. I was driving around, I grabbed the quad track that was over here to bring over to cultivate, and I drove past, like, what's this big orange stuff of course, in the middle of the night. I was like, what's this orange stuff? I'm like, oh, that's right, I got silage bales over here. Forgot all about it. I went to check the price, and the price was dropping. I'm like, well, I don't know what it was at, but it doesn't matter now, but we'll sell it at some point. So yeah, 1.5 million is the goal by the end of the day. Let's go ahead and sell our wonderful little hogs here, $1,000 per. I think someone said in a video a while ago that why is it that it's 1,500 to buy a pig, but only 1,000? Yeah, I only get 1,000 for selling it. Pigs reproduce so fast. So if you buy 3 pigs or 4 pigs, yeah, you pay like that'd be $6,000 worth of pigs. They reproduce really fast, and then you can get that money back on the pigs really quick. Let's go ahead and confirm that. All right, already up to 84,000. Oh yeah, also last night the loan, almost below $30,000 on loan interest. Yeah, so it's getting really good. So we're looking at right around $42,000 between horse helper and loan interest, and our property income, like I've said before, is like at 58. So if I did nothing at all on the farm from now on, the farm could make money every day. Little. It'd make very little, but between the greenhouses and the property income, yeah, we earn enough to keep our head above water and make a profit. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for to get things sold. So there is our wine and grapes getting ready to be sold. Yeah, like I said, took care of the factories this morning. I got like a tractor trailer full or load of whiskey that could be sold as well. So today's going to be like, what price is good? What can we sell? Because by the end of this in-game day, like I said, I'd like to have $1.5 million in our bank account to get that loan down to $9.5 million. Sounds like child's play when I say it like that. $9.5 million. What's $9.5 million to us? Absolutely nothing. But we got a lot of work to do today, though. Lots and lots of work. So I might be jumping around here and there. Got to keep our workers... Yep, the trailer just reset because I must have hit 7:15. So everything resets when it comes to animals. Yeah, I'm really waiting for that milk price to really get good, but it has not for a while. So we do have well over 600,000 liters now, maybe approaching 700,000 liters to sell. That'd be a lot of cash right there if we could sell that. Is my trailer full? There we go. Make sure you hit confirm first, Peanut, because you've done that a couple times and gotten over to the livestock market. I'm like, where's all the pigs? Oh, yeah, you didn't hit confirm. Oh, yeah, I did get my Cytec side panel thing. I don't know why the buttons were remapped for those two that used my bucket, so I couldn't tilt it. Don't know why those were remapped. I didn't remap anything, but problem solved. Took me about 2 minutes. First off, I started to find what button it was. So, I mean, you got so many buttons and so many things that you can key on your binding, key bindings for. It's a lot of them. So once we get things a little bit straightened out here, we will be in the upper plateau. We're going to be helping out Frank or Frank Jr. The cotton field that we're harvesting right now, like I said, that needs lime. So I thought about fertilizing it first, then spread the lime down. It's like, you know what, let's just go ahead and get things converted over. I need to look at my other fields that we're harvesting right now, see if those need lime as well. And I'm kind of nervous about the upper plateau needing some lime as we go along. Like I said, it's going to be a busy day here on the farm. Very, very busy. So we're starting off just running at real-time speed just because, yeah, I don't want to be running at 5 or 15 times. Definitely never 15 times, but 5 times because, yeah, it's just going to be really, really confusing and things will be going too fast for me, I think. All right, so our hogs are kind of taken care of. All of our animals should be relatively okay on food for today. So I'm not going to look too much into it. All right, so another $1.25 million to go to reach my goal for today. Like I said, the wool. The cotton alone should bring us in pretty close to, did I say 300,000? No, our cotton's going to bring in more than that. That could bring almost 600,000. Yeah, I'm thinking 300,000 liters, and at 2,000 liters per, I mean, $2,000 per 1,000 liters. Wow, I'll get it straight. Yeah, that'll be like 600 grand. So, that being said, need to go drop off this animal trailer, get this truck back over to the east side because trailers and cotton modules, got to move everything around. Yeah, so like I said, I took care of the greenhouses last night as well. They were kind of low. I would have had to take care of them this morning. I'm like, yeah, no. Tomorrow morning is going to be just way too busy to be trying to take care of greenhouses and such. So let's get this put away and get back to the east side, get some workers and everything squared away as well as I can. And I did not pull far enough around to back up. Do that often. Let's back this on in. It can't go all the way in. That's good. I know I said the animals should be fine. Let's take a quick look here. So the pigs, 333. Yep, they start to reproduce every half hour. The food and everything looks good. Chickens are fine for a few more days. The sheep, yeah, I should bring some grass or hay up for them. And the chickens there. The cows are looking good. 700,000 liters of milk. That could bring a lot of cash. The horse cycle is getting closer. 2 more days, and we'll start selling some horses again. So, yeah. Let's just say the next 5 in-game days, that loan's going to get dwindled down pretty good. Especially when it comes to horses. That's real quick, easy cash right there. I shouldn't say it's quick, easy cash. We got to feed him, and we are paying horse helper $10,500 a day to maintain all the horses and train them. Wish this truck would back up just a little bit faster. We have to go edit that XML file, backing up at 9 miles an hour, which is actually pretty decent. But all right, so I got to get the cotton modules out of the field if they are there. The more the merrier. The more cotton modules, the better for today. It seems like lately the cotton module price is just always over 2,000, or the cotton price, I should say. I'm not going to argue with that. He's got quite a bit more of a field to go as well. Zip over here and bring this up because this needs to be put over the cotton module. Cotton modules, we'll turn the load button on. And do you have any modules in the field that need to be taken care of? Is the question. I don't see any, but this field is kind of long and may not render in until I get like halfway across. I just picked them all up, so it should be kind of all set. Yeah, I think we're all set for now. I'm going to park this here. Alright, let's go ahead, and now that the quad has a good distance on us, we should be able to start spreading some lime down. Let me start. Got up that width probably right there, right? Does that look good? Yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah, overlapping just a bit, which is fine. Okay, with that being said, I think what we're going to do is, how are you doing on soybean? All right, you're fine. That trailer might be in the way for you, but we'll come down and help you out if need be. All right, let's start getting some work done up here in the upper plateau. Soybean up here as well. Oh, the one thing I don't have over here yet is a trailer. The Voltra, I might use the Voltra, but if the fields need lime, I'll use the Class tractor to haul the grain around. Oh wait, what am I thinking? We got the Volvo truck up here with a Wilson trailer that can hold 120,000 liters. I don't need that. That's what we did. Yeah, we did that a little while ago because, yeah, we got enough fields up here now. We're harvesting so much. We need a bigger truck and trailer up here. So that's definitely going to help us out now. So I can grab that in a little while. So this field is a little bit bigger than it used to be. This will be the first time we have harvested the field after we merged it together. Bought it last time. Yeah, so this field right here I know will not need lime because we just put lime down on it. So I'm starting in this field and I'm going to work in a counterclockwise motion up here. Just because all the other fields I should be able to leave the header on the combine to get to the other fields. But field number 4, which is in the northwest part of the map, either way I go there, this header will not go on down the road because of either trees or houses and fences. But I figured we harvest at least one field together up here before I got some workers all switched around. Because right now I'm technically not needed anywhere. Although I should be checking some prices and selling some stuff, but I think we're okay for now. And once the John Deere on the lower plateau and that cotton field gets far enough ahead, we'll grab the T8 and get the T8, start replanting the cotton in that field. First thing in the morning, why not? And I think, if I remember correctly now, because I was just looking at the map, I don't think the soybean field that the New Holland, the CR1090, is harvesting at the current stage needs anything done to it. I don't think it needs lime or anything, so I think we're all set with that. So getting this combine right here, the Class Lexion up here, swapping out the Rostamash with the 9 meter for a 13.3 meter. Definitely going to get the work done a lot quicker up here, and we needed it. You know, at the time, I hated to spend, I think it ended up costing me, trading in the combine, the header, I think it ended up costing us, what, 500? Probably, yeah, like 550,000. Really expensive. I mean, we could have paid quite a bit of that loan as well, but, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So good thing is I was kind of worried When I was moving things around last night, I said, okay, it rained, it stopped. Hopefully when I sleep through the night, we don't get rain first thing in the morning, because 2 days in a row of rain right in the middle of the day would really backlog us. I mean, we got plenty of work to do as it is, and the only thing that's saving us is the lower west side does not need to be taken care of. Those fields are just waiting to be harvested, which could be late in the afternoon. So like I said, this in-game day could be very, very busy. Might be, I don't know, maybe 3 episodes. I'm going to try and make it just 2, but I think more likely it might be 3. But money should come pouring in today at some, overall it should be no problem making some cash. And this is why I don't like going counterclockwise with a harvester, because the pipe is always on the left side, so every time I want to empty out, I gotta get off my path to empty into a trailer. So like I said, we got 300,000 liters of canola in the silos. I gambled, I think it was yesterday in game, that the canola price was like $7.74, and I was like, okay, we can do better than that. So we'll see what the price goes up to today. The soybean prices are near the max, and if the price stays there, I may go ahead and sell it. It's like $9.77. I think that's going to be good enough for me, because I just want to bring in the cash as I slow down, because I'm watching my combine get full. There's no sense of, yeah, I'm not going to make it to the end. Nope, will not. Alright, put the pipe out like that. Turn the engine off, and yep, that was almost perfect timing. I said, this guy's going to be needing to get around. So I'll finish up this little string right here, then we'll empty up into the trailer, and then get the CR1090 into another field. So yes, we skipped a harvest of wheat down here, so no straw, nothing going over to the hog barn, but wheat will be going right back into here. Could use some straw, and of course some wheat. I didn't run out of wheat though for the whiskey factory yet, but do I have enough for another 2 more days for it to run? Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Just seeing if there's a cotton module out there or not. Should get 1 more full cotton module for sure, and maybe a half of a one. So, like I said, right around 300,000 liters of cotton off that field would be great. Got a little bit of weeds here at the end of this row, but it's getting to be where I'm saying on this farm, it's good enough. Because we're getting so close to the end now. If I had the time, I would go back to see, because we'll just say right now we owe $10 million. How many episodes did it take me to pay off the first $10 million after that loan, compared to what it's going to take me to pay off the last $10 million? So this is why soybean pays really good, because it yields terrible. If that field is wheat, I wouldn't even be able to harvest the whole field, and this thing would have been full of wheat. And this combine holds 60,000 liters. I just really, oh no, I think wait, is it right here? Oh, it is right here. I was like, where's my lovely little T8? Yep. Parked right where I filled it up with fertilizer and seed. One of these days I'll remember to take the rest of the seed out of our seed maker. Let's go ahead and unfold this. See, make sure it's on cotton, fertilizer. Yep. The thing is, that John Deere, I know, will run out of line at some point. Are you catching up to the quad track, sir? You might be. Until you run out, and then I can't get to you right away. Alright. Let's get this thing somewhat lined up to the edge of the field. That looks good right there. And you get on to work. Where was I? I was here. Yep, done unloading. Alright, let's go ahead and put the pipe in. This thing could use a wash. So once I get some of the work done around here, then maybe we'll speed up the time to ×5. But right now, like I said, I'm going to leave it right at where it is. Let me just hop in the Volvo, see if there's a... It gave birth. There's a cotton module in the field. Could you possibly get another 40,000 liters off this field? I think it's going to come up just short, actually. Alright, now from one Volvo truck up to another. Is that it? Yes, it is. Like I said, it's going to be a busy, busy morning. Busy, busy, busy. Soybean everywhere. Soybean and cotton. Let's get this unloaded so I can keep on harvesting. And before I plant in this field, we got the autonomous tractor. I'm going to put the autonomous tractor on a worker, obviously. And then, oh wait, I better check that. Is that set to the right? Manure from the cows and slurry from the hogs. That should be correct because the pigs have 445,000 liters of slurry. And if I do run out up here, we get another 446 from the cows. So plenty to go around. And I don't have to pay for fertilizer up here. Wait, can you... There we go. Alright. Put the pipe in. And time to get back to work. Just got to keep track of all my workers on down there. Hopefully I can get another combine load before I have to move people around. Almost done with my first field harvesting the upper plateau, but the John Deere ran out of lime a little while ago, and I got to make sure he stays up to speed because the T8 is coming. So hopefully I can get you pretty much where you were. I can see the tire tracks from where I took over. Start you right there. You should be okay, good to go, right? You're good to go? Yep, there's the T8. He's coming along. The quad is doing good. The only thing I got to worry about the quad is when he comes here, he hopefully doesn't merge in the other field. The cotton module harvester is still going, which is lovely to see. Our harvester here is still going. And like I said, my harvester up here, now that's the header. There we go. Yep, we are just about done. Then I can get this stuff out the field, get the autonomous tractor going. Get him to fertilize the field, and then when we seed it, oh yes, that'll be 2 stages of fertilization. Then I just have to worry about the weeds later on. That's all. That is all. So after this, I am going to go over and harvest the small field behind the shed. That shouldn't take us too long with this thing. And then, yeah, Frank Jr. Frank Jr. would be the one in charge of harvesting. Yeah, Frank Jr. likes to harvest, and Frank, he likes to do all the other kind of stuff. He doesn't like doing the combining. When you combine, you got to pretty much really pay attention to what's going on. Make sure nothing gets stuck in the header. Header clogs up. All that wonderful stuff. So this will be the first time I use the autonomous tractor up here with that slurry sprayer. So hopefully we don't have much of an issue. And everything down in the lower plateau seems to be going well. And once I get Frank Jr. get going on harvesting, I can check on a few things for the farm, like what are the prices doing. Maybe we can start selling some stuff. And just making sure everyone's implement is always full, or everyone knows what field they need to go to next. Just pretty much being the farm owner that I am, managing everything, just being the, do I want to say the gopher, or or what's another term I could use here? My brain's not working right now. Not that it ever is. But yeah, I'm thinking about out of words. The reason why I always say gopher, because you go for this, go for that. Yeah, you're the gopher. Alright, so I should, once I get full, I'll bring the truck over. You know what? Let me just go ahead and grab that truck, get it off that field now. And we'll park it kind of over next to the field that Frank Jr. will be doing. Because I want to get the autonomous tractor working in this field up here. And then Frank himself, I think, will be probably the one seeding. I'll be the one doing the karting around here. Mrs. Frank will be taking the day off, I guess. We'll give her the day off. Alright, so let's just go ahead and park this over in here, general area. That should be good. And let's go ahead and grab this. I mean, this is not going to take too long to spray this field. Start spreading that out. I'm going to start at this end because there's trees and such down here. So if I were to work from that side over here, depending on the working width, it may get stuck on the trees down here. So let's just go ahead and try to get it roughly. And I'm not going to be too concerned if it doesn't get the whole field done, but if it gets like 90% of it done, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm starting to get the point, like I said, I'm not too picky if I get full fertilization down. I'm not going to have to cover every square inch. Alright, so you're spraying the slurry down, which is good. How we doing down here? Yep, their TA is catching up to the John Deere a little bit. This little section right here, I think that's when I was trying to figure out the bucket situation. Yeah, I did not harvest here. The front loader or the wheel loader that I had issues with, like I said, for some reason my keys got remapped to hiring or dismissing a worker or something like that. So I was hitting buttons trying to figure out what's going on. And I went over there later. I'm like, why'd you not harvest there? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's because I was hitting buttons on my side panel, and my worker was being dismissed while the machine was still running. Yeah, I didn't know that was even a thing where you could. The worker will not harvest, but the machine will keep on going. I'm not really sure what that was all about. I think I've seen something about that before. I don't know if that's part of a mod or what it is. Yeah, so a few passes will be done with this field, and then yeah, we'll start checking out some prices. I mean, prices are not going to change too much, but it's been technically 48 minutes since I really checked the prices on things. Mostly the cotton price I want to take a look at, because if that price stopped going up, then I'll start bringing the modules up so we can just see the money go up. And I need that Volvo truck down there for a lot of things. But definitely I need to get it hooked up back to the Wilson trailer down there so I can start moving the grain trailer around. Yeah, so definitely, like as you know, we're planting the cotton down there. I want to get that planted first before the wheat, because I'm not in dire need of wheat because we got wheat in storage. But the cotton, yeah, I want to get that replanted so that I can start growing and be ready for harvest ASAP next time. Yeah, the autonomous tractor might have a little bit of a problem fertilizing this field here because it's such a big implement. It's going to be hard for it to turn around and get to the edge of the fields because it's going to be like right next to the sheds and everything. But man, just think of wait, who's done? Oh, the autonomous tractor. No, it's not the autonomous tractor. Wait, who's done? Who could be done down there? They're not done working down there. Alright, I'm confused. Why aren't you fertilizing? What the heck is this worker doing here? I'm not sure what that worker's doing. I don't know what worker said it was done. I'm a little lost here. I'm trying to think of all the workers. Oh, no. I know what worker is done. Our CR1090 was harvesting some more soybean in the second field down there. God, just got too many workers going to work. This farm owner can't keep everyone straight. Hopefully I can keep more people straight once I get done harvesting this field and I start running around getting people squared away. But although I'm not sure what my autonomous tractor is doing, why is it fertilizing a field like that? That's going to cause me some issues. I guess I probably should have used Courseplay on that. Can I get this hole? Nope. Almost. Almost. But I will get the whole field into the combine. Shouldn't have to stop. Then Frank Jr. can take over and he can start harvesting that field right over there. But pretty much every time I fill up the combine, you're looking at $18,000. Yep. Got to get that little piece there. The row of shame. One tiny little row. Alright, now we can get some... I don't want to say I get some free time now, but I'll be everywhere here in just a moment checking out pricing and stuff. I'm kind of concerned about my autonomous tractor. If it doesn't work out, you know, that's not a big deal. So what's he doing now? I mean, he's doing... Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why... This field up here has been a little weird, so sometimes right in this section right here, they won't weed and fertilize either. But he fertilized it, so I'm not really... I don't know. I don't know. But let's go ahead and get this up and start setting this up. Course generation. I think this is field user number 2. I'm going to have you do 3 headlands and bring down the working with this a little bit, because I don't care how long it takes you to work, but I just want to make sure you get everything. You don't have to drive or anything, so generate course. There it goes. There it goes. And yes, I want to start at the first waypoint. Wherever that may be. Where did it start me here? Started me right there at the corner. How convenient. I got to go take care of another combine here. Frank Jr. just jumped in, and he is good to go. You go ahead and drive the course, Frank Jr. I shall see you later. Just let me know when you're full, and I'll come up. Helper C is blocked by an object. Who's Helper C? Who is Helper? You're not blocked by an object. You went down into the ditch. That's where you went. And guess what? You are stuck. Can't go forward or backward. Do I have my super strength turned on? That's not supposed to happen. There we go. Can't see nothing. Do I still got it? No, I'm stuck in it, though. I'm stuck in it. Is that enough? There you go. So the thing is, though, if I have to hire a worker, I just realized this. I have to hire a worker. I cannot do Courseplay, because the reason being is Courseplay will use the slurry that's in the tank itself, and yes, I'll run out, and in order to refill it, I'm not set up for that. Using a hired worker, he's taking it directly from, right now, the hog barn. So, yeah, there is that whole situation. What I need to do is I need to grab this combine here. You know what? I'll just drive it on over and unload it into the trailer. And then he can start harvesting the last soybean field down here. It's a little bit of a drive over there, but this combine does fly at roughly 40 miles an hour. Ooh, I do see another cotton module in the field down there. So we got 6, 7, 8 modules. That's 320,000 liters of cotton. This field did I have cotton in that module harvester when I started? Very little. I think it was like 3,000 or 4,000 liters. So I'm getting more cotton than I ever have off this field. Usually I get 7 modules and like a half. I got 6 over there already. Number 7's on the trailer, and there's number 8. And of course it's going to end up with probably like 4,000 or 5,000 in the tank when he gets done. Got to get that stuff off that field because the quad track is coming. It's good to see that the quad track did not merge over into field 32/34. How are we doing elsewhere? Okay, we're doing fine everywhere else. Yeah, so pretty much the rest of my mornings probably going to be just move this here, move that there, go take care of that. That envelope needs to be filled. Move that around. Go sell this. Check the prices on that. But yeah, it's going to be a bit busy. But like I said, by the end of today, hopefully we got our 1.5 million, and we'll get the loan payment down to 9.5 million, which we can breeze through that. And just think, like I said, it showed we got almost 700,000 liters of milk to sell, and that can get up to 1,700, sometimes 1,800, I do believe. So I mean, that alone will get us where we need to be. So I mean, if that price hits really good today, wow, who knows how much we'll get into the bank account. All right, hire a worker, please. All right, so now I need to start doing some of my magic trick stuff. I can hear the quad track. Yeah, there's the quad. Yeah, so the cotton module harvester, that's not going to drop any more cotton. So let's go pick this one up and let's check the price of the cotton and see what it's doing. Last I checked, it was just barely over $2,000 per, and the price was still going up. So let's see what the price is. What's the... okay, canola price is starting to go back up. Soybean price, is dropping. So we won't be selling soybeans today. What's the cotton price doing? It stopped at 2,061, but since the price stopped going up, that means we can sell it. We can go ahead and sell it. I might as well bring this up here because I got 2 full loads to go up anyways. Helper C is done. Actually, he did a pretty darn good job there. The class Lexian, you need to be unloaded. Okay. Yep, this is what my morning's going to be like. Run here, run there. I mean, that's why I said when I bought the class Lexian is, yes, it's going to harvest a lot faster. It holds much more grain, but with a wider header, it's still going to fill up probably just as fast. But we are getting the work done a little bit quicker. Ooh, wow. So when I say, I think I took off, what, a ½ meter off that header? That looks like quite a bit, doesn't it? Helper E is blocked by an object. Okay, we're working on it. We're working on it. Courseplay, you should sit there. Oh, wait. Aren't you on Courseplay? Why aren't you? Oh, it's a different combine. Sure, the last button I pretty much click on, yeah, stop during unloading. Yeah, can we activate that? There we go. I knew it was there somewhere. Alright, let's go ahead and that way I can park my truck. How far around did you get? Actually, you got around pretty darn far, didn't you? Didn't you? Yeah, I'm coming over to unload you. That actually took me a little while to find. I thought it was in advanced settings, that it's not. Alright, so your pipe does come out kind of far. Might be... Yep, I gotta go even further than that. Most combines, if you pull up to... that's a pretty big header that's on there. Most combines pull right alongside the header. That's usually pretty darn good. Alright, so that's unloading. So I gotta fertilize this myself over there. That's not too bad. How we doing down here for such stuff? That truck is kind of... Okay, I'm like, why is the worker still kind of trying to work? You're not quite at the end, that's why. Alright, so for now, you're just going to be parked over here by the seed maker. And I'm going to get this first couple modules up to our sell point. So we have 80,000 liters, so this should be just over $160,000 worth of cotton I'm bringing up. Like I was saying before, I do have two full trailer loads over on the lower west side, so no sense to go over and grab one module, and I got to make 3 trips either way. But after we sell these, I'm going to go ahead and get into the autonomous tractor, finish off spraying that field, that one little section, and then Frank is going to grab the class tractor and the drill and start putting in sunflower, because that's the next crop in the rotation up here, and get these fields switched on over. So the good thing about just staying at one-time speed for now, not for one reason, I got tons of work to do, yeah, because we're going to be seeding fields and the weeds coming in, and 2, I'm kind of scared of the rain coming back again right now, so I don't want that to happen. All right, let's get this thing around here. So I'm probably not going to sell all the cotton this episode because I got plenty of things to do. And the cotton price really just reached its peak, so it's probably not going to drop for another few hours anyways. Kind of sad about the soybean price, but you never know. You never know when a great demand is going to come along and surprise the heck out of you. It did to us once here, and not such a long time ago, but it was for sugar. I was getting ready to sell it, and it said, hey, great demand for sugar. We were like, what? All right, so what? 81,000? 82,454. So just another $1.1 million to go. That'd be great. I mean, if I can earn more than that today, that'd be really, really great. All right, so we're going to park that there for now, because I got a couple things that we need to do. One, I need to find out, and it should be kind of easy to see. Like I said, you can kind of see the autonomous tractor didn't quite get slurry on the entire field on the corners and edges. And you can't even turn there because your implement's so big. I mean, this will get the fertilization done really, really quick up here. So that's one reason to do it. So hopefully I don't have to spray too much slurry myself, because then that means I'll have to go down and top off in the areas I do. I don't think it can run on an empty tank. But I don't know why it did what it did here. Let's see if I hire a worker here. What does it do? Alright, so you want to tell me why. Let's see, so you start at that end, so you turn around and skip this whole section. Not really sure why. I may stop you before you go into the ditch. You gonna stop on your own? Okay, for some reason. Alright, let me fold that in, because I don't want that to get stuck anywhere. And yep, it's getting stuck now because of those, I think. Come on, you can do it. Nah, it's too much weight for it. It's too much weight for it. Can I not grab... Whoops. Can I not grab the tractor? How about a tire? Can I grab a tire? Nope. Can I grab that and move it? Alright, I was able to grab the back end of this. Alright, so I can grab this, but I can't grab the tractor. Interesting. Just push that up the hill. There we go. Alright, I'm going to try it anyways, but like I said, this field is kind of tight, so this is probably not going to work out the best. I'll see what a worker can do here. Like I said, I would like to use course play for this, but the thing is, course play will use what's in the tank and not, I guess I should say, steal from the animal barns, whichever you have chosen at the time. We're going to call that... Yeah, I'll bring it over because I don't want it to catch on the fence. All right, we'll just call that good. And see what that does. So while it's doing that, let's come over here and get Frank all set up. Well, he's all set. I topped him off when we brought him back. Except we need to go over to... Where is it? Sunflowers. And it looks like Frank Jr. needs to be unloaded again. Which is great. That just means he's getting a lot of soybean out the field, but... Give a man a break for a second. I need to get that Volvo truck back down to Lower Plateau because I got to grab that Wilson trailer because our CR1090 is going to need to be unloaded as well soon. Alright, so this is field number, user number 10. Whoop, went by it. So you're going to do 3 headlands as well. Yeah, we'll do it like that. That should be fine. And yeah, we're going that way. Turn that on, and Frank is good to go, I think. He should be good to go. And speaking of good to go, how am I doing in here? 70% full on the soybeans. It's going to have to go in storage. The good news is, and we shouldn't get this high in soybean, but we can store 700,000 liters of crop up here in the Upper Plateau with the 2 silos that we got. And this is why I got this set to stop while unloading, because I can just go ahead and park the truck here. How's the autonomous tractor doing in that field? Actually, that is pretty darn well. This is a small tidbit at the end, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Okay, so what I need to do now is grab my truck. And you're like, which truck? You got a couple of them. Yeah, well, this one right here. Bring it back on down. I will bring the... actually, let me just go ahead and check here what's going on with the other price that we need to keep track of. Eggs. What's eggs doing? That's terrible. No. Milk. That is... I think it's this one right here is the high price one. Can I tag that place if I go here? Yes, that's the one that we usually is the highest price. Untag that. But that price is terrible as well. Silage at the barn. That needs to go up. So that's not looking good right now. The whiskey, sugar, meat, 906. That needs to be a little bit better than that before I sell it. Grapes, 923 is not bad. Wine, 1649. Yep, we're going to sell that when that hits its peak. And that's pretty much what we have for crops. And we just saw canola not long ago. 750. If I hit 750 or better, then that means that's good because it was 740 something the day before. And like I said, the soybean price is going down. So not going to sell anything just yet other than the cotton. So I'm going to drive this down, load up some cotton on it and leave it there. But I'm going to steal the truck, go over and grab the Wilson trailer and get that over so I can unload the CR1090 in that big soybean field. And once the big harvest going everywhere. But once the harvest is done, we're done doing soybeans. Yeah, I won't need the truck to do grain runs, so I can start using the flatbed once again and start selling some things. Another worker is done. That might be the quad. The quad might be done. Yeah, if I can get some workers done, that'd be great. Really looking forward to the John Deere getting done spreading the lime down, because then I can get him seeding some wheat in the fields that we're harvesting down the lower east side. So yeah, I'm not going to sell anything in between episodes. I'm going to try to get some more work done, meaning the harvest of the soybeans and put those away, and of course planting in the cotton field and getting just some of the stuff done. But yeah, selling next episode probably be at the beginning. Sell the rest of the cotton and then maybe some of the other products depending on the pricing at the time. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here in the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one. Wait, where's my horn? There's a horn for you.